Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2.
Come for this one. Got 18 there. That's all I'm saying. I ain't my man, so I'm sure it's great. I never still be looking, I'm sure I'm aiming for your face. Like, no power, bro, this G word. We said nothing that is he word. We said nothing that is he word. We touch all that is he word. We said nothing that is he word. This is the he of the equal. I had to chill from her. Almost back. So this is my brother. All the attention, so much to go at the game. People are down, push and change. That's what happens to me. Walk out there, this just be gone. I don't know, keep calling my phone. This little boy, yeah, I need going. She comes back, she get the tone. I don't know what's I'm leaving this wrong. You find me at home. I'm sad when I make these songs. These girls get to me on. People are wild. You on the head, no way I'm the drop. You on my side, the real surprise. I got a lot for all the guys, so we can be rich, so tell you I rock. You ain't on home, you just speaking this sushi, you still required. I'm jumping the fence. You different, ain't making sense. I shot 3 times, you love me, I say what I meant. None of them shit, ain't nobody speaking, seeing the chat. You got some tips, you get to my name, don't turn your channel. Oh man. Not again. Yeah, I learned that you do it well, so you can never check it. Like you know it, you gotta get a world tour. Is that a world tour or a girl tour? I know that you gotta be a love boy. This ain't what she meant, but she told you to open up more. Yeah, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Yeah, I'm getting body by singing. I'm never taking a day at a time. And shout out all my boss. They attack that they use us. I did another one. But still I can't about the other one. After Drake, and you going back to back. You going back to back. After Drake, and you going back to back. Yeah, I'm going back to back. I don't want to hear about the 7 again. Now you know what's telling me they better is free. Now you know what say just tell them again. I be putting on show and just set out of bed. You be better see it. I didn't know what to do with any other things. I'm trying to make it sound revenue. See what you do, man. What you do, man. Check my phone while I'm on the MP. Man, you should not let me, please. Before you come, what a great one, please. Who's a real, great one, please. Welcome to Hoboken High School for tonight's semifinal round of the 2025 NJSIAA North 2 Group 2 Basketball State Tournament, featuring the 8-seeded Wolfpack of West Florida Central High School and your 5th-seeded Hoboken Red Wings. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats. As we honor America with our national anthem, please rise and face the flag. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early eyes what so proudly began at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rush stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land of the free and the home of our faith. Ladies and gentlemen, the NJSIAA requires officials to enforce all rules regarding unsportsmanlike conduct by coaches, fans, and players. There will be no tolerance for any negative behavior such as taunting, trash talking, verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion. Such behavior will result in being ejected from this event. All participants and spectators this evening must respect the game, respect the officials, and respect the opponents. If you are ejected from this contest, you will have to take the FHS online course to re-enter for future games. Please be reminded of our no re-entry policy. If you leave Hoboken High School at any time throughout the game, you will not be allowed to re-enter, and we ask that all spectators please stay in the stands for the duration of the game. We thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. And now your starting lineup. First to the 8-seeded West Florida Central Wolfpack. At one guard, the senior, number 0, Dominic Trevicchia. At the other one position, the senior, number 13, Anthony Rotundo. At one forward, senior number 10, Nick Rotundo. At the other forward position, senior number 23, Jack Leonard. And rounding out the old pack at center, the senior number 34, Will Kosatsky. The head coach of Westmore Central Oakland, Mr. Mark Sharker. And the assistants, Rob Alford, Andrew Kimball, and Eric Sundberg. Yeah, now it's starting lineup for your fifth seeded Hoboken Crusaders. Starting the first one is the senior number 3, Lamir Buxley. At the second one is the senior number 5, Nick Petrozelli. At the third one is the freshman number 15, Jake Ellis. At one forward is senior number 1, Johanna Calloway. And at the other forward is senior number 2, Nico Esposito. The head coach of your Hoboken Indians is Mr. Sean Homer. And the assistants, Mark Mayo, Marquis Henry, and Nick Goldman. Your officials of this evening's contest, Mr. Robert McNeil, Mr. Brian Lauducci, and Mr. Casey Thomas.
Welcome to Hoboken, a city that knows how to show out. We are at capacity as Hoboken seeks their third consecutive group final appearance. They are the 5 seed, but West Morris's upset over Caldwell means the penultimate game of this group happens on the Hudson. It's Hoboken and West Morris, and we are underway. Hoboken grabs the tip. Welcome to the HCST Athletic Show. I'm Caden Drummler. I will be your voice for the rest of this game. And it's a 3-ball right away for Lamir Boxley off to his right. And here goes West Morris's first shot at it. It's Anthony Rotundo, gives it off to Jack Leonard. Leonard with it. Petrozelli falls to the floor. It's an open shot for Leonard. He's short. And Lamir Boxley is able to fight that one away. Boxley moving quick. That one is tipped out. Again by Anthony Rotundo there. It'll stay Hoboken basketball. Ellis, the freshman, on the inbound. He's been a huge part of this team. And Lamir Boxley dishes it out to Petrozelli. Couldn't quite find himself a shot. Petrozelli all the way in. Ellis, 3-ball. And it rolls right out. Here's Leonard with it again. Right back to him. Leonard trying to make some space for himself. Lamir Boxley is there to take it away. Wide open pass, and it's blocked. Blocked at the rim by Jack Leonard. And still yet to score for either of these teams, about 1:20 in. There goes the first bucket. Will Kosatsky. And West Morris strikes first. Still just 2-0 is your score. We're 6 minutes and 20 minutes left in the first. That one dished out. Esposito, 3-ball, bullseye. And a lead change right away. Thought about a 3. Instead dishes it back out. Another turnover. Quick pass up to Jake Ellis. Jake Ellis spins, puts it up. No good. Boxley's there, and he'll get fouled. So Boxley will be the first to head to the line tonight. Hoboken coming off a 5-point win against Ridgefield Park. 4-point win against Hillside in the first round. So both of these games have been quite close. They've both happened here. And Boxley has no problem on his first. Second can't go, and no red jerseys there to attempt the rebound. And another offensive turnover from West Morris. This time it's Boxley all the way. Did it himself. He caught it, ran to the rim, and put that one up. It's a 4-point lead early for the Red Wings, and there it goes again. This time it's Petrozelli that leads the charge. Petrozelli all the way. Rim is not kind. And this time they can't snag a second chance. Rotundo all the way in. He's got it. And that is Anthony Rotundo. His, I'm assuming, twin, Nick Rotundo, also on the squad, also in the starting lineup with him. And here's Esposito. Esposito, long two. Kicks off the back. And can't find anything after. Wes Morris moving quick all the way to the rim. Gets the bucket. No whistle on top from Jack Leonard. Tie game, 6 apiece. 4:40 left in the first quarter. Hoboken trying to get to their 4th consecutive group final. And here goes Nick Petrozelli. It's an easy one for him. After he got to the rim, great job getting there. And 8-6 is your score. We're about halfway through in the first. That one tipped out of bounds. It's going to be a foul called on Petrozelli right after his bucket. It'll stay with Wes Morris. The other Rotundo brother is going to be the one to inbound. Team's first foul on the night. So stayed rather disciplined through the first 4. 1 foul for each of the 2 teams. And here's Nick Rotundo. Spins in, puts up the shot. It's off the back. And had some trouble getting it. It's going to be a foul called on Will Kasatsky. Excuse me. Nick Rotundo is going to be the one that gets that. They were both in the mix. And Lemire Boxley, again, takes this one a couple feet behind. And it was online, but just didn't quite have the right distance. That one's another turnover. Boxley has it. Had Esposito wide open. Decides not to use him. And he gets the bucket himself. Great half so far for Boxley on both sides of the ball. Caught quite a few of those offensive turnovers. And scored quite a few of them as well. Kasatsky on that one. We have a 2-point ball game. Here's Ellis. And Boxley holds it now. We take under 3 minutes in the first. Boxley takes it off. But Esposito's there for the rebound. Pass out targeting Jake Ellis. It's tipped, but it finds him. A nice move, a flashy move at the rim. And Jake Ellis, the freshman, has had so much composure in these big moments. DeFilgia all the way. It's swatted. It's going to be a foul. And he will head to the line. 2 fouls apiece now for these 2 teams. And Wes Morris will head to the line. A team that wasn't really supposed to be here. They're the 8th seed in this section. But a stunning upset over Caldwell that no one saw coming is what put them here. 10-8 on the season, 5-7 in the NJAC. But they have come alive in these past 3 games. And right now they are hanging in with Hoboken. We've got a 3-point game. 12-9 is your score. The home team leads it. And it's Petrozelli all the way in. Steps back. Can't get it. That one, poke check there from Boxley. Got all ball, but couldn't quite take it away. And way too wide open was Messiah Barton right under the rim there. We've got a 1-point game. Minute 57 left in the first. No breaks yet. No timeouts. And that one goes up again from Boxley. He'll head to the line. So as we said, Hoboken doing a pretty solid job of getting to the sectional finals in recent years. Still yet to win one, and with 3 big seniors on the roster that have been contributing night in and night out for the Red Wings, it has to feel like if there's going to be a year where they do it, it's this one. But they've got to get there first. And Boxley goes 1 for 2 from the line. Quick 3 there. Bullseye. Jack Leonard, leading scorer for this squad so far. He's been fantastic. A lot of multi-sport athletes on this West Morris team. A lot of baseball players, to be exact, and their season starts in just a couple weeks. Here's Boxley again with it. Minute 10 now left in this first quarter. It's first time Hoboken's not led in a while. Boxley from way downtown can't get it. Zaire with the board, can't get it. Zaire gets his own rebound, and that one is headed out of bounds. West Morris basketball. Just a little more information on that Caldwell game. It was tight the entire way through. In fact, couldn't settle it in the normal 32 minutes of a high school basketball. They needed overtime. And through all that, West Morris beat them on the road by 1, 61-60. A rebound there. And finally, it's turned over. Those turnovers have cooled down a little bit, but Jake Ellis trying to take advantage of this one. And he has electrified this crowd so far throughout the first quarter. Some really athletic moves at the rim, some really technically skilled moves at the rim, and they have lit this place on fire. Hoboken back in the lead. We've got 12 seconds left in the first. Jake Ellis taps it out again. Ellis all the way. No one can stop him. And it's a 3-point lead. Now just time to get one more off. Gets it off in time. Good if it goes, and it is good. Gets a bounce off the front of the rim and in. So after the first quarter, an offense-heavy first quarter, we are tied at 17. Hoboken 17, West Morris 17, and we will be right back. Welcome back. Second quarter about to get underway here in Hoboken. If you're just joining us, it was tit for tat. Hoboken led most of it. It was a last-second 3 that tied this game up at 17, and West Morris is the first team to find a basket here in the second quarter, and it didn't take them long. Hoboken hasn't had much trouble coping with the size of West Morris. They do have most of their bigger players on the bench right now to start the second. Teddy Olson with it. Olson finds a pass to Rotundo. Back out, Jack Leonard. Haven't been able to find a solution for him so far, but he misses that one. And it's Hoboken basketball. Boxley thought about a three. Instead, he'll press in. Up and under. What a bucket from Lemire Boxley. And we're at level at 19. That one from DeFiglia almost out of bounds. He's able to hold on to it, though. Jack Leonard again. Petrozelli guarding. Gets a screen. Puts up the shot. Just off. It's an offensive rebound, though. And DeFiglia again trying to get in. And there, the turnover is going to get forced, but it's going to be a travel call right away on Nico Esposito. And the Hoboken crowd not too satisfied. Pass goes in right away, triple teamed, and a foul's going to get drawn. And they will say it was on the shot. Lemire Boxley's going to get charged with that one. It's his first. And obviously the team's first of the second quarter. First one's up, and it is good. It's Teddy Olson at the line. He's a junior, and for this West Morris squad, that is pretty young. There is not a single sophomore or freshman on the West Morris roster. It's all juniors and seniors, most of them seniors. And so we talked about how if Hoboken wants to do it, they've got to do it now. Well, that might be even more so the case for West Morris. Jack Leonard all the way. We've seen him hit the threes. There he goes inside the paint. And he's been a tough one. Here goes Jake Ellis. Ellis looking for his options. Thought he had Esposito under the rim, but nobody was home. And here they go, quick again the other way. And the paint presence. It was Nick Rotundo on that one. And Hoboken is going to whistle for a timeout. They'll take a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. 24-19 is your score. West Morris in the lead, and we will be right back. Welcome back. Hoboken took a quick second to talk things over. Not the greatest start. It was a 7-2 run from West Morris to begin the second quarter. It'll be Hoboken ball after that bucket from Rotundo. And a pass out to Petrozelli. Petrozelli to Boxley. He takes a long one. Got it. And he's taken some really long ones today. And not too bad when he does. Jack Leonard again. Leonard passes it off. It's a double team. Ellis picks it up. And Ellis finds Boxley. Boxley tries to do it all by himself. Can't quite get the basket, but he will draw a foul. And this one, following the theme so far of all of Hoboken's state playoff games being extremely tight all the way through. We saw it in their county games too, all the way up until they lost to Hudson Catholic with a running clock. But the game before that to get there when they beat Bayonne, that one went all the way down to the buzzer as well. And with that, 2 for 2 at the line goes Lemire Boxley. We are tied at 24. Jack Leonard, another 3 from him, right through. And again, we'll get official numbers at halftime, which is 4 minutes and 45 seconds of game time away. We'll get all our numbers and report back to you with those once we're back from our halftime break. We've got a little bit until then. And unable to score there. Another one. Petrozelli is the one to take it away this time. He's getting hawked down. Able to stay with it. Jake Ellis almost loses it. He's able to run it down. Ellis makes his way in, all of his steps, and the spin he put on it was too much for the rim. Boxley able to take that one away, but right after the whistle blew. And that was going to get called on Jack Leonard for the foul, so it will stay with Hoboken. The turnover works out for him. And it'll be Jake Ellis to inbound under the rim. Ellis getting his options, got to go quick. He's forced to pass it to Esposito. They're going to say it was last touched off West Morris, specifically Nick Rotundo. So they'll move the inbounding location over just a bit. This time it's Isaiah Blanks. That'll do it. Again, only one timeout called in this game so far, so I'm sure the players appreciate having a moment to recollect a little bit. Blanks out to Esposito, corner 3, got it. So Hoboken responds with a 3-pointer of their own. And we are all locked up at 27 apiece. Trying to force a jump ball there, and they do. Refs telling Lemire Boxley to cool it a little bit. .351 left here in the second. Again, 27-all is your score in this sectional semifinal. Boxley, right into Blanks. No one in his way. So Hoboken with their first lead of this second quarter. Took them a couple minutes, but they have it nonetheless. Unable to pick up the rebound there. Bodies all over the floor. It's anybody's. And they will whistle for the jump ball. So this time it'll be Wes Morris with the arrow. Hoboken has it going back their way. Can't get the inbound to anybody. Boxley's there. And it's going to be Boxley moving down quick. He'll take a moment, pause. Great pass to Petrozelli, right under the rim. And over the back from him, Wes Morris is going to call their first timeout of the game. Hoboken's seemed to work, so now Wes Morris is going to take a quick chance to talk it over. And this crowd is loving it again. We are at capacity here at Hoboken High School. Not a lot of seats open. And the collage of Hoboken fans responding with chants of their own over to the Wes Morris student section behind their bench. And it's been pretty much all the Jack Leonard show offensively. And Wes Morris is used to kind of having those games where it's, you know, a big three for them. Rotundo, Leonard, and Olsen combined for 53 points out of the 61 they scored in their upset over Caldwell. They only had 4 scorers at all in that game. But they have hung in well so far, even if it's just been a couple players. Those couple players have really showed out. And it's Will Kasatsky on that bucket right there. Here goes Petrozelli. Thought about the 3. Instead, gives it off. Blanks from range. Won't find it. Ball's anybody's. Poked out. Boxley's fighting for it. And it's Petrozelli that picks it up. Petrozelli trying to find Esposito under the rim. Can't quite get him. That one will be tipped out. So the ball will stay with Hoboken. Again, they have the possession arrow favoring them as well in case there's a tie-up through the rest of this second quarter to end this first half. Great pass in. Hits a Ryan Edward right in stride. And we are right back, tied up at 31. 2 minutes on the dot left in this one before we head to our halftime break. Ellis taking a second. That's going to be a 5-second violation. And he gives that up. He's not too happy about it. Petrozelli will check out. Jaden Wright in his place. 5'10" sophomore. And all the way in, Nick Rotundo, he finds it. And Wes Morris right back in the lead. Here's Blanks. Blanks out of steps, passes that one. And can't find anything but white jerseys. DeFiglio almost the N1. Bucket spins out, but again, he'll head to the line. It's a chance to make this what would be a 4-point game if he sinks both. And he can't quite find the first. Dominic DeFiglio, one of the seniors we talked about on this roster. Couldn't find a point in the game against Caldwell just a few days ago. He gets one right there. Leads still one possession. 34-31 is your score. Hoboken can tie it with a 3 here. Not that there's any need to. Esposito. Trying to find Jake Ellis. He does. Ellis out in the corner. Right back to him. He takes a 3. And it's right on line, but it's just too strong. Petrozelli fights for it back. Puts that one up. And neither of them go for the Red Wings. .35 seconds left in this one. Anthony Rotundo swings it out. His twin with it all the way. And he's going to get fouled. All of Hoboken's bench wondering where the contact came from. It's been a relatively low fouling game. Neither team has even particularly come close to entering the bonus. That's Hoboken's 3rd foul of the quarter. Wes Morris only has 2, so the refs more so holding the whistle in this contest. And Lemire Boxley and Petrozelli are back in this game. Up goes the second. It can't go. Petrozelli taking his time. Hoboken can definitely hold on for the last shot here if they so choose. 13 seconds left. It's still Petrozelli. Still Petrozelli, clock at 5. Petrozelli all the way in, puts it up, underhand, can't get it. And that one is going to get rejected by the ceiling. So that'll bring us to halftime. We've played 16 minutes here in Hoboken. 35-31 is your score. West Morris leads it, and we will be right back after our halftime break.
Number 0, Dominic DeFibia, 2 points, no personal fouls. Number 13, Anthony Rotundo, 2 points, no personal fouls. Number 12, Rory Edward, 2 points, no personal fouls. Number 20, Messiah Barton, 4 points, no personal fouls. Number 10, Nick Rotundo, 5 points, 1 personal foul. Will Kazansky, 6 points, 1 personal foul. And number 23, Jack Leonard, 13 points, 2 personal fouls, for a first half total of 35 points. For the Hoboken Red Wings, number 10, Isaiah Blank, 2 points, no personal fouls. Number 5, Nick Petrozelli, 4 points, 1 personal foul. Number 2, Nicolas Zito, 6 points, no personal fouls. Number 15, Hank Ellis, 6 points, no personal fouls. And number 3, Lanier Moxley, 13 points, 2 personal fouls for a first half total of 31 points. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep in mind of our no re-entry policy for the remainder of the game. If you leave the high score at any time, you will not be allowed to re-enter. And we ask that all spectators, when going out to get snacks in the concession stand,
We're back for our second half coverage here in Hoboken. It's the Hoboken to start with the ball. Petrozelli jumper from him is short. Both teams with 10 minutes to talk it over. Your standard halftime length. No change in the playoffs. And just like the second quarter, it's the Wolfpack that starts out strong. Petrozelli off to Boxley. Boxley was the leading scorer for Hoboken in the first half. He had 13, trying to make it 15 on the night there. Petrozelli gets the rebound, swings it up, and he can't get it either. Almost able to force a turnover there, but Boxley's going to get called for a foul. So nothing but one bucket for West Morris to start off the first minute of the second half. Still a 6-point game. Hoboken finds themselves down 6 again, fighting for a spot in the sectional championship. That'll be this Saturday. And they would play the winner of Madison and Newark Collegiate, which is set to tip off in about 17 minutes from now. Getting to the rim there. Can't find it. Looks like it was tipped by somebody. And here's Esposito. Corner three, short. And a foul there. That one called on Esposito. So after a rather calm first half when it came to fouls, Hoboken with 2 in their first minute and a half of the second. Just to fill you in on what other games are happening today around the county, the only 2 others are both on the girls' side of things. Union City looking for a final bid, as well as Bayonne. And Bayonne is home. They're just a couple miles away from here at the Nest. And that one's far. Can't get it. Trying to force a turnover. They do. Petrozelli picks it up, but it was forced by Boxley. And Esposito is the one to finish it off. So all 3 of the seniors that have been leading this squad all year long, a part of that play in one way or another. We're back to a 4-point game. Make it 6. Jack Leonard on that bucket. And he had 13 in the first half. He's the leading scorer for either team now with 15 on the night. And here's Esposito. Step back. Can't get it off the rim. Petrozelli is there. No one else was. And we're right back again to a 4-point matchup. Just over 5 minutes left in the third. This game is rolling by in terms of time. Took us about a half hour on the dot to get to halftime. Here's Petrozelli. Ellis in the corner. Esposito dishing it all the way around. And it's Boxley. He finishes it off. And we've got a 1-possession game on our hands. Another turnover forced. Petrozelli all the way. And he gets it all done. We are tied, 39 apiece. Is that one going to head the other way? I'm not exactly sure what the call is. It looks like it's going to be a foul on Nico Esposito. And no one in this venue, besides the couple of fans sitting behind Wes Morris's bench, seemed to be too happy about it. Sean Comer letting one of the refs hear every bit of his opinion. Leonard on the shots. He misses his first. Leonard ready for his second. Got it. And that'll put Wes Morris back in the lead. Here goes Petrozelli. Petrozelli is going to be a reach in there. Foul on the floor, so they'll take it out from under the rim. Here goes Petrozelli. Petrozelli once more puts it up. He was double teamed, but it didn't matter. Hoboken in the lead. Leonard pushes it back. Wes Morris takes the lead right back. And here comes Petrozelli. Petrozelli again. Ellis. The freshman who's shown he can show up. Big three for him off to his right. Petrozelli picks it up. Gets it. Able to dish it out. Esposito hunts it down. And now Boxley. Boxley all the way in. That's blocked. Making a foul. So Boxley heads to the line. Foul there by Will Kasatsky. And Boxley will head to the line for not his first time so far tonight. A huge player last game. It was mainly Jake Ellis. He had 23, but Boxley with 15 of his own. Couple that with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. And the first is good there. And we are in a deadlock at 42. Second on its way. He goes 2 for 2. Nothing uncommon for him there. And Hoboken back in the lead. Able to defend there too, and they'll draw a foul off Anthony Rotundo. So the foul's starting to get a little bit more frequent here. Still nothing crazy at all. 3 apiece for each of these teams so far in the third quarter. Again, you need 5 to get into the bonus where you just start shooting foul shots for every foul, floor or shooting. And here's Boxley. Boxley takes all of his steps. He gets fouled. And that's going to get called on number 12, Orion Edward. It's not too long of a break for Lemire Boxley. He's right back at it. 2 shots on the way from him. And he's been great all night long from the line. No difference on his first. Up goes number 2. And that one kicked off both sides and out. It's Leonard that picks it up, and he's moving quick. Full steam ahead, dumps it off. DeFiglia blocked by Boxley. And this Hoboken crowd loves it. It'll stay Wes Morris basketball. And Leonard can't find much, almost taken away by Ellis on the inbound. That one, the pass back to Leonard is going to head out of bounds. Hoboken basketball. Two minutes and 40 seconds left. 44-42 is your score. Hoboken in the lead. Here goes Boxley. Almost loses it, does lose it. And now it's just a ton of bodies fighting for it. They'll say Hoboken called the timeout in time, so they're going to keep it. And Lemire Boxley took an extra second to get up, but he is on his feet. A lot of people diving every which way there. It's only a 30-second timeout for Hoboken. So again, Hoboken not able to get any of these state wins easy. Both of them so far have been 2-possession games, and if that and the first 2.5 quarters or so are any indication of what this one's going to be, we're likely to add a third. And if we can get any update of what's going on in any of those other 2 girls games going on tonight, we'll be sure to share them with you. Don't have anything as of now. But back to this one. Just over 10 minutes of playing time left. 2:25 left in the third quarter. Still a 2-point game with Hoboken in the lead. Petrozelli making some dribbles, dishes it out. Boxley, Esposito, he'll take another one from the corner. It's good. And the largest lead that Hoboken has had in quite a minute. It's 5 points now for the Red Wings.
2 minutes left in the third. 2.
Foul called there. Are they going to say it's on? It's going to be Nick Petrozelli. His second of the game. Team's forced, so they are 1 foul away. Next one will send West Morris to the line no matter where it is, no matter what's going on. And it's a quick shot there. Can't get it. They'll say that one is last touched by a white jersey. A quick break in the action. We'll remind you if you're not already, please subscribe to the HCST Athletics YouTube and Instagram page. Stream all our games completely for free, all our content completely for free. And a foul there. It's going to be a charge, and it's going to be headed back the other way. It was Jack Leonard that took it. And it's going to be charged on Isaiah Blanks. Got a couple more games coming up for you to finish off the week. Don't know what's happening so far Saturday. Got to wait and see what teams win today, if any. But tomorrow we can tell you we will be back in Jersey City, right back in Hudson Catholic as they take on Don Bosco. That 3 goes nowhere. And that game will be streamed live right here on our YouTube channel. Spins around there. It's going to be a block. So this time, Blanks timed it right. Jack Leonard called on that one. And that's his third, so possibly a little bit of foul trouble for the leading scorer of the Wolfpack. Both teams now at 5 fouls. Both teams now in the bonus. And here goes Isaiah Blanks. He had 6 points in the quarterfinal round, coupled with 2 rebounds, 2 assists. But he can't get the first to foul here. Still a 5-point lead for the Red Wings. A little bit of a scoring break for both of these teams. Blanks ends it there for Hoboken. And the lead is 6. Here's Jack Leonard. Gets it inside. Jumper, short. And Blanks is there to pick it up. Here's Jake Ellis. Jake Ellis right by the free throw line. And 1 for the freshman. And this place is louder than they have been all day long. They've supported him all the way through, and we're going to take a quick break before Jake Ellis attempts a shot for the and 1 play. It's an 8-point lead for Hoboken, the largest they've had all game, and we will be right back. Welcome back. Jake Ellis puts up his foul shot. Can't quite get it. It's a little bit of a scramble for the ball right after. But Wes Morris comes up with it. It's a travel, though, right away. A great job from Hoboken forcing that one. Jaden Wright in particular, the freshman who's been getting a little more playing time. And really a chance here for Hoboken to make some breathing room for themselves. Under a minute left now in the third, and it's been neck and neck all game, but now they lead by 8. Ball in their hands. It's Blanks all the way in. He's got it. Double-digit lead now for the Red Wings. Thought about the corner three. DeFiglia slides it out. Rotundo. Again, it's DeFiglia under. Ton of red jerseys on him, and he'll get fouled. So that one charged on Esposito. 19 seconds left. 18.9 to be exact here in the third quarter. First one falls there for DeFiglia. So the lead back to single digits, 3 possessions. And up goes his second. Can't get it. They do hunt down the rebound. Tries to dish it out. Off the shin, it looked like, of one of the West Morris players. Appeared to be Messiah Barton. It looks like Hoboken, if they can, which sure looks like it, is going to hold on for the last shot of the quarter. 5 seconds left. Ellis puts it up. He's got it. And that'll do it. No chance for a Hail Mary shot. And Hoboken, heading to the fourth, has their biggest lead all game long. 54-43. They lead it by 11 points and are 8 minutes away from clinching a berth in the sectional championship. And just to give you all a little bit of overview of how the state tournament works, winning the section does not mean you are state championships. It does mean you're well on your way there, but still 2 games to go after that. So if they win today, they'll play Saturday against the winners of Newark Collegiate and Milburn. And then after that, they'll have to play in the state semifinal against one of the other sectional winners in New Jersey. If they win that, then they move on to the true state championship over at Rutgers. And that is, I believe, on the 14th. So all 10 take back the court. Again, we thank you all so much for tuning in here on the HCST Athletic Show. I'm Caden Drummiller. And we ask, if you haven't already, to follow us on our YouTube and Instagram pages. A lot of content coming out through this next week and a half. It'll be busy. And that one is taken away. Petrozelli all by himself is going to get called for a travel. He slipped on the floor, and the ref is going to say his foot slid. So just really unfortunate for the Red Wings. Never meant to happen. And Petrozelli is lucky he just didn't get injured there. Disregard the 2 points. So it's a break for West Morris. Let's see how they respond. Rotundo had a wide open man at the 3-point line. They'll give the touchdown pass to Jake Ellis. Can he finish it off? Of course he can. Add the foul on top. What a game it is for Jake Ellis. What a state tournament it has been for Jake Ellis. Had nothing but 1 steal in the opening round. Then he responds with a 20 ball in the quarterfinals. And you've seen what he's done so far today. Adds the foul on top. And Hoboken starting to kick the door down in this one. Good save there by Blanks. They'll keep it. And here's Ellis. Petrozelli holds it. No rush for the Red Wings. 7 minutes on the dot left in this contest. Passes it out. And that one is blocked and taken right away. All the way, passes it out. Nobody's home. Ball going back the way of Hoboken. Teddy Olson checks in for Wes Morris. And again, the largest lead Hoboken has been able to conjure up all day. If you're just watching and you're taking a look at the score, it wasn't always like this. Hoboken was actually leading, not in the lead, starting off the second half. They were down 4, but it's just been all Hoboken since then, especially in the last half of the third quarter through now. A foul there, though, called. Team's first of the quarter. And Lemire Boxley heads back to the scorer's table. He'll check back in. And they'll give Petrozelli a chance to sit out for a little bit. Still plenty of time for Wes Morris to make a move back into this one, but the offense has just not been there. And an air ball right there. Here goes Boxley. That one headed back. Pass him to the corner. They'll take a quick 3. And just no shots seemingly able to fall for the Wolfpack. Ellis passes it out. Corner 3. Yes. Johanna Calloway on that one. And the Wolfpack is going to blow for another timeout. It's a 17-point lead now for the Hoboken Red Wings. And they've got to believe they are well on their way to another sectional championship. We'll take a quick break. And when we come back, Hoboken will try to finish this one off. We're back in Hoboken, and I can confirm a final score of one of the games today. Bayonne girls are on their way to a sectional championship. They took down Scotch Plains Fanwood, the 13 seed, and it was just a beating. Wow, I mean, this game was just never close. 65-25 your score in that one, so they will play Westfield on Friday. That will be a home game for them, so we can guarantee you we'll be streaming something then. We've got a Hudson County team in the sectional championships. That one out of bounds. Another air ball for the Wolfpack. It was the usuals for Bayonne: Giselle Davis, Mackenzie Neal, and Tatiana Watson, all in double-digit points. Charlize Olmo also joins them, 11 for her. And a chance for an and one play, the first scoring in a while from West Morris. So that'll bring their deficit back to 15, a chance to make it 14 if they can sink the foul on top. So again, just another quick look at the rest of the week for Hudson County basketball and for us. Union City's playing currently, and then it'll be a little bit of scoreboard watching for Hoboken after this one finishes up. Madison and Newark Collegiate fighting for the last spot. So if it's Madison, that one will be at their home stadium. If it's Newark Collegiate, then that means that miraculously Hoboken, as the 5 seed, will get to host their way all the way through the section, which does not seem at all far-fetched. Newark Collegiate just frankly should not be a 10 seed, but the way the NJSIAA does their PowerPoint has always been a little bit unconventional. So they are the 10 seed. They have an extremely impressive record, though. And they have steamrolled through both Snyder and Rutherford. 10 and 16-point wins there. 19-7 record for them, 8-2 in the SEC. So should be a tight game there. Madison also handily taking care of competition. They beat Quahic by almost 30. 28 points in the first round last Thursday. Took care of the 11 seed Bernards as well. 31-point victory for them there. So no one able to put up a competition against them so far. Same can be said for Newark Collegiate. So an interesting game on the other side of the bracket. And if Hoboken is able to hold on through the last 4 minutes and 31 seconds of this one, they will play the winner of that game. And how cool it would be to have one of them at home. Inbound to Petrozelli, and he'll get fouled right away.
Personal foul, charged to number 10, Nick Rotundo. That is his third personal.
And again for Bayonne, they'll play Westfield this Saturday. Don't quite have a time on that one yet, at least on NJ.com. But if you're looking for a team that has a good chance of being in the true state final over at Rutgers in a week and a half, look no further than those girls. They've been stellar all year long. County champions, most of them state champions from years prior. A lot of trophies in that case. We have an interview actually with their head coach, James Turner, up on our YouTube. You can check that out if you want to learn more about him and his squad. A lot of Hoboken content as well. We were here last Monday. Didn't live stream the game, but posting updates on the story. Filmed an interview after that one. And we had the cameras out. Here goes Petrozelli out to Blanks. Blanks right back to Petrozelli. And just taking their time. Blanks trying to find Esposito right in there. Can't. That one intercepted by Rotundo. And trying to push in there. It's going to be a blocking foul. And that'll stay on the floor. That one charged to Blanks. 60-46 again is your score. 3:38 now remains in the third. Get the inbound in the corner. It's a three right away. Way short. Body's on the floor. It'll stay with the Wolfpack, and they will whistle for a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay with you. Big shout out to all 92 of you sticking with us through this one. And both teams will take a second to regroup. We'll see what Hoboken does with the roster, maybe resting a couple of their players, although they do have a little bit of a break between now and Saturday, 2 days off. Of course, not really days off. I'm sure they'll be practicing, watching film, and all that. And if we get any scoring updates from Union City or now the Newark Collegiate game, we'll be sure to keep you informed on whatever we hear. And Lemire Boxley out of this game now with the athletic trainer. We hope he's okay. Walking by himself. That one passed out. It was last touched by Hoboken. Up goes a three, in goes a three. And it's back a little closer. Just over 3 minutes in this one. The lead is still 11 for Hoboken. But these possessions have been a little bit more focused on taking time off the clock rather than scoring. Here's Ellis with space, gives it off to Petrozelli. Esposito in the corner. Pushes in. And they are just draining this clock. Putting some pressure on the freshman, trying to make him lose it. Blanks passes it to Esposito, and Esposito's able to save that one. Thought about a shot again. They'll just take this time off. No shot clock in high school basketball, and the Wolfpack able to do nothing. And after all that, able to drain more than 40 seconds off this one, and they're going to have to foul. So Anthony Rotundo on that one. First shot for Petrozelli off the back. Again, 2:31 on the clock. Can't get either of them. Can they get the offensive rebound? Petrozelli gets it himself, but he's going to run out of bounds. No, they're going to say he called a timeout right before, so they'll get it off. They'll keep the ball, and again, a chance to drain even more time off of this clock. Coach of the Wolfpack not too happy about it. Thought Petrozelli never really had possession of it, and we will take a timeout break. We'll be right back. 60-49 is your score.
Side forward. Where you enter. Thank you.
Long inbound over to Jake Ellis. And we are back in Hoboken. 2:20 left on the clock. And Hoboken looking to punch yet another ticket to the state sectional finals. Whistle blows there. It looks like they're going to say Blank stepped out of bounds. Or no, it's a foul on the Wolfpack. Ref having a chat with Blanks after that one. Looks like it was on him, but it's called on DeFiglia for West Morris. And that is their fifth, so Blanks will just head right to the line. Short on the first. Second for Isaiah Blanks, got it. And Hoboken at 61 on the night offensively. Just got to defend from here on out. That one tipped by Ellis. It's saved, though. It didn't need to be. And Ellis is wide open. He'll put up another one to add to the absolutely fantastic night he has had. Here they go, all the way in. Foul gets called, so they'll head to the line, but if Hoboken can waste time and get to the foul line like they have so far, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. 63-49. Hoboken in the lead. First one is good for DeFiglia. And the senior misses a second. That one out, it'll stay with Wes Morris. So they get a second chance at the possession after making their first foul shot. The layup's nowhere close. And Hoboken just going to take their time now. Callaway, no one between him and the rim, so he'll take the 2 points. And that one knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the white jerseys. Pass out. Esposito's there off the tip from Petrozelli. And a foul called right away. It's DeFiglia on that one. And 5 subs on the way from Hoboken. Petrozelli, got it. And all of them come in. It is Jacob Ransom, the junior, Mike Casaza, the freshman, Jaden Wright, the sophomore, Jason Dale, the sophomore, and Nick Walker, Simon Walker, to finish off the 5. That one up. It's a 17-point lead now for Hoboken. And they're able to get the board. And it's a jump ball. Arrow favoring Hoboken. And a good portion of this crowd now on their feet. That pass tipped out. Wes Morris will take it back. Another 3 goes up. That one in and out. And the board is there. It's blocked, but a foul. Great time for all these youngsters to get some experience in a big stage where you've built up enough of a lead that you can kind of do that. And the ref's taking a second to talk this over before they go ahead with these foul shots. It'll be Will Kasatsky to shoot them. But still some conversation. Looks like the clock is messed up. It says 23 minutes left, and I'm not sure if anybody knows exactly how much time to put back on. That seems to be the problem here. To my last memory, it was about 1 minute and 10 seconds. We'll see what they actually decide to do. Still talking about it. And now with all that settled, they'll go 44 seconds. So I was a little bit wrong on the time left in this one. He misses his first. And one more left for the senior. Got it. So a foul right away on the inbound. So it'll send Hoboken back to the line again. 42 seconds on the dot left in it. And it'll be Alex Walker. The freshman can't quite get it. Here goes Alex Walker on his second. Got it. His first career points. And most of this crowd now on their feet. 32.8 and more fouls than we've seen called all game in this last minute or so. Up goes his first, can't get it. Whistle called there, jump ball. And excuse me, that was Alex Walker shooting those free throws for the Wolfpack. A lot of these younger players are not yet added on the NJ.com roster. So I apologize for any name mix-ups. Hoboken headed quick. That home run pass a little bit too strong there from Jacob Ransom. And the seconds tick down here in Hoboken. We're under 10. Three goes up. It's heavy. Hoboken has it. And Hoboken is going to keep it. The Red Wings are moving on to the sectional championship. And it very well might be right here in Hoboken. 68-51 is your final. It was contribution from everybody top to bottom. It's a great win for Hoboken. And Hudson County is 2 for 2 in the sectional semifinals. We've got one more game to figure out tonight. We've got 3 more tomorrow. We'll be on the call for Don Bosco at Hudson Catholic. And until then, we say goodnight. Thank you so much for watching here on the HCST Athletic Show. I'm Caden Drummiller, and be sure to subscribe if you have not already. We will see you all tomorrow.